Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm back today with another video, one video that I've been hoping to do for a long time now, probably since the start of October, just haven't got around to doing it. And of course, today's video we're going to be talking about Plug Power, ticker symbol PLUG. So obviously today has been a crazy day in the market. Pretty much everything is green, especially my portfolio now. I'm very happy today. So in today's video we'll be covering a multitude of different topics relating to Plug Power. So we'll be touching on who they are, what they do, Plug Power's visions for the future, and then finally the reasons of why I'm invested in Plug Power. In fact, today I actually added some more positions to my portfolio with Plug Power. Also, before getting into this video, please forgive the haircut. We're in lockdown at the moment, so I had to cut it myself. So as we all know, the world is shifting at the moment from internal combustion engines to cleaner energies. And one of the most clean energy types is hydrogen power. In my eyes, I see there being two leading types of zero emission vehicles, we'll call it. And that being obviously your normal standard battery powered EVs, which is your likes of Tesla, Neos that we've touched on in the past. And then of course you'll have your hydrogen power vehicles. And that's exactly what Plug Power represent, is the creation of this hydrogen and the fuel cell batteries needed to power your vehicle through hydrogen. So now we'll touch on who Plug Power are. Well, Plug Power are an American-based company that are engaged in the design and manufacturing of hydrogen-based fuel cell batteries. These batteries can then be used in equipment or vehicles powered by electricity. Plug Power was founded in 1997 and has been expanding their business ever since. So you still might be wondering who Plug Power are and what Plug Power do. So let's get on to that. What Plug Power do is that they're a provider of alternative energy solutions, and they primarily focus on hydrogen fuel cell systems to be used in industrial markets such as your trains, trucks, and etc. And then your stationary power systems. So this will be your data centers and so on. So Plug Power's product line includes GenKey, GenDrive, GenFuel, GenCare and RelyOn. What GenKey offer is a solution to transition their material handling vehicles into hydrogen fuel cell systems. GenDrive then offer their hydrogen fuel cell proton exchange membrane, or PEM. So this would be their equivalent of a electric motor, per se. GenFuel is their hydrogen fueling delivery system. So think of that as your charge point, etc., or Tesla superchargers, but for the hydrogen world. GenCare sector then offers maintenance for their GenDrive and GenFuel systems. Of course, this would be key in recurring revenue. Plug Power's final product is RelyOn. RelyOn is their stationary fuel cell system. So this will provide backup power to the likes of massive data centers and telecommunication places and then warehouses. I think this sector will be huge, as I think companies will be looking for more cleaner energy solutions than taking off the grid that would use coal burning, etc. So I'll let you know on Plug Power's vision for the future. So from reading Plug Power's Q3 2020 report, I can tell you their visions for the future. Plug Power plans to expand their business and customer base. To do this, they'll be starting with green hydrogen. This is where they plan to build 5 massive green hydrogen plants in the US. There are already 2 plants in production at the moment. These are expected to be completed by the end of 2022. They expect to have all 5 plants completed by the end of 2024. The recent acquisition of Giner ELX, I could be pronouncing that wrong, and United Hydrogen put Plug Power at the forefront of hydrogen fuel production. Plug Power plan to target the EU market, as they see that as being the leader in hydrogen use. By 2030, Plug Power see the EU as having 500,000 LCVs, which are your light commercial vehicles, so your vans, etc. 50,000 trains and buses, 1,000 fuel cell trains, and then they plan on having 3,700 hydrogen fueling stations. Another area which Plug Power plan on targeting is data centers. They estimate that there is a $30 billion market for this. This would include your large scale data centers which require backup power, or even can be completely off the grid if they want to be. And the reason that Plug Power see this as a growing market is that they vision that companies and different corporate businesses will want to be using more cleaner energy, and that's exactly what Plug Power will be once they have all their plants operating. Plug Power have released a statement that they will be launching their 1.5 megawatt stationary system in the first half of 2021. To get the same sort of output from any other alternative energy, a company would need a 77 wingspan wind turbine. So already you can see the benefit of hydrogen fuel cells. By 2024, Plug Power expects to have annual sales of $1.2 billion per year, a $200 million operating income, and then an EBITDA of $250 million. This would be 4 times this year's revenue. So with all this information, it would seem that investing in Plug Power would be a no-brainer. But let's go into more detail as to why I'm investing in Plug Power. In the grand scheme of things, there aren't many competitors to Plug Power. The primary competitors are, one second now, this is going to be tricky to read, Pagarito Powder, Ceres, Zero Avia, Doonan Fuel Cells, Energy Nova, Bloom Energy, and Ballard Powered Systems. Of these, I'm already invested in Ballard Powered Systems. I'll be making a video on these in the future. So if you'd like to watch that one, be sure to subscribe down below, hit that bell so you get notified of any upload. So one of the most appealing things to Plug Power is their existing customer base, and some of those are just, that being your likes of Amazon, BMW, Walmart, Home Depot, Asda I seen earlier on, and then Carrefour. And you can expect more and more large companies to invest within Plug Power to utilise their technologies. Going off Plug Power's 2024 estimates, I think we can easily see their stock price 4 times its current value. I'll just check what Plug Power's cost is currently, because I know it's been going a bit crazy today, we'll just say. So today we're up 9%, and it's now at a value of $20.70. I invested, when did I invest? Quite a while back now. I invested at $16 a share, so we're up pretty well. So given today's price then, by 2024, I think we could easily see $80 per share. I certainly won't be complaining about that. Over the next few months and possibly even year, I'll definitely be adding more and more shares of Plug Power to my portfolio. I see it as being a leader in hydrogen fuel cell production, and I definitely think that people will start realising that hydrogen is even cleaner than electric vehicles. Let me know down in the comments if you're invested in Plug Power, or if there's any other hydrogen powered stocks that you're invested in. So that concludes today's video. To anyone that stayed to the end of this video, thank you very much. A lot of research went into this video, so if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like down below. It helps out the channel massively, and it's free. And I'll see you on the next one.